Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another NBA Playoff Live Play-by-Play. This time we're sticking with the Eastern Conference once again. It's going to be the number 7 seed taking on the number 2 seed Boston Celtics between the Hawks and the Celtics. Hawks coming to the TD Garden right now, try to look to even up the series. Boston right now coming off a dominant, let's be real, I guess you could say a complete ass whooping of the Atlanta Hawks in Game 1. To be up 1-0 on the for the best of 7 series. But before we get into it, if you guys are new, make sure you hit the like button and hit that subscribe button because, man, so far we see some pretty decent, one decent Game 2 and one, I think, phenomenal Game 2 so far that if you have not seen on the channel. Obviously did my Sixers and Nets, was less to be desired, even though the Sixers pick up a win to go up 2-0. And then you had the Warriors and the Kings going at it. And the Warriors, for most of the second half, was, to say the least, what's the word I'm going to use here? They were just out of it. They were like mentally checked out. So it's going to be interesting of what it's going to go, especially with the Warriors too, knowing you're going back against the wall on your own home court at the Chase Center, down 2-0, which never has happened for this franchise. And also in Steph Curry's entire career at the same time, which is crazy beyond belief. But that's regardless. The Hawks looked at the box score. I mean, oh boy, there are times when this team just does not look good at all. I mean, and we know what the Celtics can do, especially with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart. Derek White can also shoot the basketball decently because sometimes Derek White gets inconsistent at times, and now the keys for the Hawks is to try to I guess they try to contain both Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum because we've seen at times where Boston, they don't really function good offensively at both. If Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown doesn't go, or sometimes if both of them do not shoot the ball well, a lot of times we see them just, completely crumble, shall we say. But that's no disrespect towards the Celtics, but that's the one thing you're going to have to do and try to contain both Brown and Tatum, which that's pretty much asking a lot, even though I'm not coaching it, but that's kind of one of my keys is. But with the Celtics, just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, there's really nothing what the Celtics can do because I mean, one of the better teams besides the Milwaukee Bucks. I'll give them that. And Milwaukee, I'm not gonna let them off the hook. Well, I'm not gonna bash the Milwaukee Bucks, but they just didn't look good in game one against the Heat. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's here nor there. We're going to get ready for tip-off soon, and I will be back. Going to be pulling out a doubleheader for you guys later on tonight in a few hours, and about 10 o'clock Eastern time, I'm going to be live for the Clippers and Suns Game 2. So we have a lot of Game 2s already in the books. Obviously, Sixers and the Nets already concluded. The Kings and Warriors are concluded right now in 2 games in. Now we just got to wait for these 2 games to get done, and then we'll see what all Game 3s are going to be looking like. So hopefully everyone will enjoy some NBA playoff basketball at the same time. So we're gonna get ready for tip-off live on NBA TV, or if you have League Pass, it's also on League Pass as well. So at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, between the Atlanta Hawks, the number 7 seed, taking on the number 2 seed Boston Celtics, who lead this series 1-0. So it's going to be, we're going to see how the Hawks kind of handle after getting their ass whooped in game 1. And you also got the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Knicks as well. They still need to play game 2 with the Knicks holding a 1-0 lead over the Celtics in this best-of-7 series on the road to the NBA Finals. So Tatum and Brown in game 1 were combined for 54 points. What up, Greg and John? Yo, what up? What up? Alrighty. Trae Young in game 1 went 16 points, 8 assists, 1 of 5 from 3, 5 of 18 from the floor. Ugh, not good numbers. By Trae Young's standards, anyways. But so far, the starting lineup for the Atlanta Hawks, you had Trae Young, DeJounte Murray at the 2. You got DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Clint Capella for 5. For the Celtics, you got Marcus Smart, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford at the 5 for the Boston Celtics. So we're getting ready for tip-off here live in Boston, Massachusetts at the TD Garden. Hope you guys will enjoy the show. And tip-off is won by the Hawks, but here comes Trae Young. Now hands out to Murray, back to Young. Young now hands out to Collins. Collins on the top of the perimeter to Hunter. Hunter pulls up from mid-range. Down it goes for DeAndre Hunter. So a quick 2-0 lead for the Atlanta Hawks. Now we got Smart. Now to Horford. Now to White. That's Tatum. That's to Derek White. Back to Tatum in the post. Double teaming. Nice ball move. Jaylen Brown for 3. That's easy money for Jaylen Brown. Already first 3 hit by the Boston Celtics. We got Murray. Now to Young. Young pump fakes. Hunter for 3. Easy. So DeAndre Hunter hits the three, puts these Hawks up 5. Yeah, I had this. Smart for 3. That is short. Rebound to John Collins. I think this might be I mean, you say I see people say this series might be a sweep, but we'll see. We'll see how this series plays out. To Young, back to DeJounte Murray. Hunter for 3 once again. That is good. I'm sorry, that's John Collins with the 3 of his own. Puts up 5. Under 10.5 to play here in the first. So we got Marcus Smart. Now to Derek White. Now to Tatum. Tatum spins off the glass. Good for 2 by Jason Tatum. 3-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks. So we got Trae Young locked on. Out to Collins for 3. Cannot hit. Swatted way back. And Trae Young with the rebound save. We got Murray to the basket. And gets blocked from behind by Al Horford. And that's going to be the first team foul on the Boston Celtics. And that's the thing too with was and Al Horford with the block. So 2 free throws coming for Clint Capella. And the first free throw by Capella is no good. The dude's a horrible free throw shooter anyway, so I mean. And no good from both from the free throw line for Clint Capella. Now got Brown. Drives to the basket. Pump fakes. Kicks out to Horford. So that's taken away by Carlton. Here comes Trae Young. Pulls up for 3. Trae Young. That's a 6-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks here in game 2. Oh, and almost another takeaway. Tatum was getting almost lackadaisical with the basketball. We got Smart out to Brown, who pump fakes, steps inside. It gets blocked up top by Clint Capella. So now we got DeAndre Hunter now to Trae Young. Young splits a couple defenders out to Capella, back to Young. And that's going to be off the hands of Marcus Smart. Still sticks with the Hawks. 9:02 remaining here in the first quarter. We're going to inbound here for Atlanta. Hunter, quick shot. Can't finish. Rebound goes to Jason Tatum. Quick cross-court pass to Brown. And a double dribble called on Jaylen Brown. Now we got Trae Young slowly taking up court for the Hawks. Now hands up to Murray, back up to Trae Young. Deep 3, cannot hit. Jason Tatum with the rebound. Here comes Marcus Smart leading the point. He pulls up 3 of his own, cannot hit. Rebound to John Collins. Now hands it off to Young, taking up court for the Hawks. Drives to the basket. Nice up and under. That is good for 2 by Trae Young. 13-5. Lead the Hawks over the Celtics. So now we got Tatum. Tatum thought about a 3. Locked on by Hunter. Now hands up to Smart. Back to Tatum, and Tatum will draw the contact. That'll be the first team foul on the Hawks. So shout out to the 11 total people that's in here, though. Going to inbound a side out for Tatum. Now we got Tatum. Tatum steps inside the paint. Tough shot. Good for 2 by Jason Tatum. 13-7. Still the Hawks lead over the number 2 seed, Boston Celtics. To Capella. Post up. Kicks out to Trae Young. Trae Young. Nice alley-oop. Good for 2. So Trae Young increased the lead 15-7. As Smart tries to set a screen. And Smart. Oh, Smart managed to get one of the Horford for three. That can't hit. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. And we got Murray. Murray drives, kicks out to Young. Thought about a three. Pulls up for three. Cannot finish. Brown with the rebound. Cross court out to Derek White. And we'll hit the layup. Good for two. 6-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks. Now we got Murray now taking up court for the Hawks. Now it's a screen by Collins. Got Murray. Kind of do some quickly ball handling. Step back two. Off the mid-range. Cannot finish. Offensive board by DeAndre Hunter. Puts it back. Good for two. So DeAndre Hunter puts it back for two. 17-9. And that's going to be still a whole Celtics basketball with 6:45. And we're going to go and we're taking a timeout here. So the Celtics starting a little bit slow here early in the first quarter. So shout out to 12 those. It could be 5 games or it could be a sweep. We'll have to wait see how game 2 looks so far. But shout out to the 13 total people that's here though. What other games we got on schedule for tonight in terms of the NBA playoffs? Game 2 wise, you have the Knicks and Cavs 7:30 live on TNT, and then you have the Clippers and the Suns. Suns are looking to even the series at home after losing by 5 to the Clippers. All righty. What up, Merrick? What up? What is good, my guy? Oh, boy. But so far, not a bad start. I mean, both teams, early quick fouls, but, I mean, right now, the best game that I've done so far in terms of the NBA playoffs was probably the Kings and the Warriors. Man. The Warriors, I mean, if you looked at their box score from last night, good Lord, they were super careless with the basketball. Like, it was just an ugly thing for the Golden State Warriors. And to be quite honest, that also stems to the fact of Mike Brown leaving. But we'll see. Let's see how this plays out so far tonight. At the same time. All right, we're in a timeout break right now. If you guys want to make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure to ring that notification bell, and definitely share this out on all social media platforms as much as you can. Speaking of which, nice. At least it's something. All right. So in terms of the leading scorers, so in Boston and Atlanta. All right. Shout out to the 20 total people that's in here. Right now, DeAndre Hunter right now is the leading scorer for the Atlanta Hawks. 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. I mean, right now you have Collins with 3 points, 2 boards, 1 assist as well to go along with that. Clint Capella, honestly, like I said, not a good free throw shooter because, good Lord, I mean, his thing is just not great. DeJounte Murray still early, could potentially get on the board. Right now, already 0 for 3 in about 5 minutes played. And Trae Young right now 2 for 4 for 5 points with 2 assists to follow up with that. All right. Under 7 minutes to play. Now we get an inbound to Horford. Now to Brown for the quick mid-range. Cannot hit. Rebound goes to DeJounte Murray. Now takes up cross court. Locked on by Derek White at the top of the perimeter. Now here comes Murray. Murray trying to toy with White and hits the first jumper, and he's already on the board in terms of scoring. That's DeJounte Murray's first points here in game 2. It's a 10-point lead Horford for three. In and out. Capella with the rebound. Here comes DeJounte Murray now running the charge for the Hawks. Quick mid-range again. Can't hit. Rebound to Jason Tatum. Here comes Derek White with the ball in his hands. Splits a couple defenders. Good layup. Good for two. 19-11. Still holding the lead for the Atlanta Hawks. And here comes DeJounte Murray. Now to Hunter. He pulls up for three. DeAndre Hunter, that is a silky shot. 22-11, still in favor of the Hawks, with Bogdanovich right now on the floor for the Hawks. And now here comes Horford. Horford for three. Cannot hit. Rebound for the Hawks. Nice cross court to Bogdanovich, but had to quick pull it out. Here comes Collins for three. In and out. And that's the rebound goes to Jaylen Brown. Brown now taking it up for the Celtics. Quick post up by Robert Williams. Nice pump fake and puts it back. Good for two for Robert Williams the third. 22-13 with 5 minutes to go here in the first. So right now they're four. So right now the Hawks right now shooting 50% from three. And speaking of a three, that cannot hit. That is 4 from 9 from three goes the Atlanta Hawks off the attempt by John Collins. So they got Tatum. Tatum locked on by Collins. Tatum for three. Cannot hit. Rebound goes to Atlanta. A nice seam pass. Kicks it out. All right. So that should okay. So they call a travel on Bogdanovich. And I got Brogdon now on the floor. He steps back for two. Cannot hit. Colin or DeAndre Hunter with the rebound. Now we got Hunter. Gets a screen by Bogdanovich. Hunter was guarded by Pritchard with a floater. Can't hit. And Hunter gets the rebound. And splits a couple defenders. And that's Black up top, but here comes Jaylen Brown to the Celtics running the charge. And that's a taken away by DeJounte Murray. So Bogdanovich for three. That is no good. Williams with the rebound. Now here comes Pritchard. Or sorry, that's Grant Williams. Quick, almost like alley-oop. And Robert Williams puts it up. 22-15 and timeout on the floor by the Hawks. With 3:37 remaining here in the first. Only by 7, but the interior, the paint defense is nowhere to be found. You're still always falling for that pump fake, which you just cannot want to do, especially against a team like the Boston Celtics, or I want to say notoriously known for that, but they will pull that trick to get you off your feet. So 22-15, 3:37 remaining here in the first. Hawks so far looking solid. Look pretty solid so far early. Because the rest of the game could tell otherwise of where these teams are at. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I mean, shooting wise, yeah, they're shooting a lot better. Yeah. And the fact he's still riding off that is fucking crazy. And this is coming from a long time, a general basketball fan. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the 20 total people, though, man. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Yeah, right. See, my boy Randy wants to pop in. Alrighty. Give me 1 second, guys. Try to get more people up in here. Alright. Do. Give me 1 second, guys. Dude. Okie dokie. Try to get some other fellow. What up, Luis? What up? Shout out to Luis for the $2 super chat. What's good, my dude? Appreciate you coming in. Dude, talk about a great game by your Kings last night, and that was actually kind of fun doing that game. But we are back from a commercial from the timeout break by the Hawks, who their interior defense right now is it's not terrible, but it's kind of right now. So there's a quick question: who do the Hawks need the most for winning game 2? Can we say all the above? I mean, but now we got Young guarded by Smart, taking up across half court. Now we got Young now draw the attention of Peyton Pritchard, and that is going to be Celtics basketball with 3:18 remaining here in the first. Boston with some tight, good defense. We got Smart now take it up to half court. Now hands off to Brown, drives to the basket, can't finish, gets blocked up top. Now we got Young for 3, cannot hit. Well, nice save by number 17. Okay, so Deke Bay now on the floor cannot hit as well. So 22-15 still. Smart to Williams. Robert Williams the third. And that's take another turnover by the Celtics. Here comes the Trae Young of the Hawks. Trae Young to the basket, gets blocked. And Grant Williams now take it up for the Hawks, or some say the Celtics. Pulls up mid-range, gives it to Robert Williams, and that is good for 2. It's a 5. Now it's down to 5. 5-point lead for the Celtics, or the Hawks, I should say. Now Bogdanović from mid-range cannot hit. Offensive rebound goes to Pritchard. Now here comes Grant Williams, take it up for the Celtics. Splits a couple defenders off the glass, cannot hit. Rebound by 17. Now here comes Trae Young. Nice ball move by the Hawks. Open 3. That is short. That is short by Saddiq Bey. So now we got Pritchard. Now to Grant Williams. So that's Brown. Turn around. Try to spin around jumper. And gets the friendly bounce. That is good for 2. Now it's a 3-point lead. Right now, the Hawks in a field goal drought in the last 4 minutes here in the first. So shout out to the 30 total people that's in here. Oh, Trae Young cannot get that alley-oop to go. Robert Williams with the rebound. So here comes Marcus Smart to Peyton Pritchard to Grant Williams. Back to Marcus Smart. Grant Williams, some good ball movement by the Celtics. Williams back to Smart for 3. Game is tied at 22. So Boston right now ties it with about 1:09 remaining here in the first quarter at 22. And we got Young. And we'll draw the contact. That's going to be the second on Boston. And obviously the Boston fan base is not having that call. Got tied at 22. So we get side out for Atlanta. Now we got under a minute to play. Here comes Trae Young with the basketball in his hands, about 55 seconds. Trae Young, that is a turnover by Young. Here comes Brown of the Celtics. Brown, unfortunately, had the foul with 48.2 remaining here in the first. And that was on Bogdanovich. And that's the second on the Hawks. So Brown to the line. First free throw is good. Now the Celtics now hold the lead, a 1-point lead over the Atlanta Hawks. Well, coming up for Wednesday, you have the Heat and Bucks for Game 2 at 9. Lakers and Grizzlies at 7:30 on TNT, and then you have the Nuggets and the Timberwolves at 10 p.m. What up, Brandon? What up, my dude? What up, Jeff? What is good? And the free throw attempt is no good. Oh, and Derek White comes up with a steal. White up to the basket, and it is good. So Boston now up with a 3-point lead over the Atlanta Hawks. A 14-0 run in the last 4.5 minutes. That three is good by Atlanta, tied up at 3 at 25 apiece. And out to White for 3. Cannot hit. Rebound goes to Bogdanovich. Now hands off to Trae Young. Now you got Young now taking it up for the Hawks. Pretty much the final possession here of the first quarter. And Young gets blocked. Here comes Grant Williams. And that is the end. And that is a buzzer beater to end the first. So the first quarter comes to a close. Boom. So Boston now goes back up by 3 going into the second quarter over the Atlanta Hawks. So shout out to the 40 total people that's in here, man. Anyways. Oh, boy. Shout out to the 39, man. Shout out to every single one of y'all. I mean, shit. Do. Get some new comments. Hey, to be honest, y'all should have won. You should have won that game, but the way how we played in that first half. And I think it's also counter the fact that you guys, the second half does not do you guys any justice for the Nets, anyways. To be honest, I think that's one of the ugliest games that we played in terms of the postseason. I'm just saying. But Jeff, if you want to pop on, I can send you the link if anyone wants to pop on. All right. Yeah. But honest, I mean, look, that Cam Johnson. I mean, he's good for a good prolonged period of time, but when that second half came on, that's when you start seeing run of the cold spots. But I mean, damn. And Mark, to answer the question, Giannis is definitely going to play for sure through that back contusion. Pretty much. I mean, shit, our bench is worse. What are you? Well, and that's true. Yeah, your bench guys. Well, your bench didn't even give you any guys justice. Yeah, and it's funny enough. Like most Sixers fans wanted to ship off Maxey. It's like, damn, the dude's is a part of this future of this franchise. But I mean, look, Maxey had to step up when we really needed it. Yeah, that's kind of a pain in the ass. He does. It's not in the Sixers uniform because Maury can't do shit. So it's whatever, I guess. But I mean, another doubleheader. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun between the Clippers and the Suns. Knowing that the Suns, their bench, well, let's be real. Game one did not do them too kindly. That's all I'll say on that. Let me get to all right. Shout out to the 38, man. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Now, tomorrow we got the Lakers and Grizzlies at 7:30 live on TNT. Now, quick courtside interview with new Hawks head coach Quinn Snyder. So now we got let's have White kicks it out to Horford, out to Pritchard for three, and that is good by Peyton Pritchard. 6-point lead for the Celtics. But now we got Trae Young up. What else, sir, Nathan? Honestly, I got Boston winning this one. I just don't think the Hawks have the capability. Talent. That three is no good by Atlanta. Rebound goes to Peyton Pritchard. Here come the Celtics. Now we got White. Now to Grant Williams. Grant Williams gets the screens for three. It cannot hit. Rebound goes to Atlanta. Here comes Trae Young. Trae Young thought about a three. Now kicks it out. Gets it right back. And that's going to be a turnover on the Atlanta Hawks. That's a 7 turnover for the Hawks to the 4 for the Boston Celtics. So now we got Derek White. Screened by Tatum. White to the basket. Gets blocked by DeAndre Hunter. I'll say that's Hunter with good ball handling. Kicks it out. Open three. Cannot hit. So it's a deep fade. Misses the three. Now out to Bogdanovich. Thought about a three of his own. Now to nice by Bogdanovich to cut it into 4. So we got Tatum. Locked on by Sadiq Bey. Gives it out. Screened by Pritchard. Now draws the attention of Bogdanovich. Now to Pritchard to Grant Williams. And Grant Williams will get tripped up. And that's going to be the first team foul on the Hawks here in the second quarter with under 10 minutes to play here in the second. That was a Kongwu. The nice showing Kongwu with a block on Derek White. Now we got it's like Grant Williams out to Tatum. Thought about Tatum for 3. And that is good by Jason Tatum. Back to 7. 7-point lead for the Celtics. And that's good by 2. Tomorrow's game, I had the Grizzlies even up that series, and same with the Bucks. Tatum for 3 once again. Cannot hit. And that rebound to DeAndre Hunter. Here comes Trae Young. Kind of playing a little bit of games with Peyton Pritchard for 3. That is good. It's now a 2-point lead for the Boston Celtics. So now we got Tatum. Sorry, that's White to Tatum. Tatum posting up. Nice bounce pass to Derek White, and that is good for 2. Back to a 4-point lead. Under 9 minutes to play. Boston looking to take a 2-0 series lead over the Hawks. And so 3-second violation on the Celtics. Looks like that might have been on Tatum in that free throw by apparently Young could not make that free throw. 8:46, 4-point lead, 36-32. Still in favor of the Boston Celtics so far. They had a second quarter blowout in game one, 45-25 in favor of the Celtics from game one. Good God. That was just an ugly performance. Bogdanovich thought about a three, steps inside. Now tries to do a dump ball. That's going to be a shot clock violation on the Hawks. Stops the clock at 8:32. And now we got Grant Williams now at the top of the key. Now off to Derek White. White now gets a screen by Horford. So that's Tatum to the basket. Spins off the glass and gets the friendly bounce for two. 38-32 in favor of the Celtics. So now we got Murray. Gets blocked up top. Nothing to do on that possession. Here comes Grant Williams. He drives to the basket. Now has a pull out. Gives it off to White with the underhand scoop. And that is good for two. And that is true. Like when you had both Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they are going to be hard to beat on their game. And that was one of my keys before this game even started, is try to contain it. But I don't think the Hawks don't have the personnel to do that. I mean, both Tatum, but Jaylen Brown, though, he has been not scoring as much early in this game. I mean, think about it. Look at the box score. I mean, Brown's already got 6 points. I mean, Derek White right now is the leading scorer with 10 points, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. I mean, that's pretty much what you got out of that. Oh, yeah, that is true. Absolutely true, ladies. Alrighty. Shout out to the 43 still coming in, man. Shout out to the 34 from the Hardcore Sports Network. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also check out the All-Star Sports Network as well, which will be linked down below or it's in the pinned comments as well. It'll be a lot of fun. Me and Tyler just started this network, and the fact we're getting close to, we had a good group of content creators, not just from our side of things, even with a nice partnership with the Hardcore Sports as well. Can help each other grow. And also hit that subscribe button on the Hardcore Sports Network as well at the same time. Like I said, I pulled another doubleheader for you guys as well in terms of NBA playoff content. Later on tonight, I got the Suns and the Clippers. So that's going to be interesting to see. And we're going to see what's going forward. And like I said, there's going to be a lot more WNBA content coming throughout the month of May, during the summertime, along with some MLB content as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to bring more to the table. Alrighty. Oh, damn. So by two, just like subscribe, listen, win by 10 or go over. That's what I would have done. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty. Back in Boston from the timeout break. Now we got DeJounte Murray now taking it out for the Hawks. Now hand it off. Now to Bogdanovich. Now it's looking to Collins. Here comes Hunter from mid-range. Cannot hit. Rebound to Grant Williams. And here comes Williams under 7.5. Williams to the basket. And we'll draw the contact. Going to go to the line for 2. 2 free throws coming for Grant Williams. And first free throw is good by White. Or by, by Grant Williams. And both free throws are good by Grant Williams. So now we got DeJounte Murray now taking it up for the Hawks. About 7:17 remaining here in the first, or the second quarter. So now out. Now to Collins. Murray for 3. Down it goes for DeJounte Murray. Cuts it down to 7. Now we got Grant Williams. I'll take it up for the Celtics. Drives off the glass. Can't finish, but however, there is going to be a foul. What up, Ashton? 52. And that's going to be the third team foul on the Hawks. And that's a... Appreciate that. So now we got Grant Williams to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and it's back to an 8-point lead. Now Sadiq Bey looks like he might be taking... He's going to be taking a seat on the bench. So Malcolm Brogdon so far 1 of 4 from the floor, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 8 points. So 44-35. We got Murray. Now to Collins. Now to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich now to Murray. Murray pulls up for 3. Easy money for DeJounte Murray. 44-38. 6.5 to go here in the second. And that is taken away by Bogdanovich. That's going to be 8. And Bogdanovich gets the friendly roll. Good for 2. And that's going to cut it down to a 4-point deficit for the Hawks. What is good, my boy? What's good, my boy, Steve? What's good, my dude? And that is good for 2. And Derek White. Now we got him. Now Murray not taking up for the Hawks. Now Collins for 3. In and out. Cannot finish. Rebound goes to Tatum. Now Tatum. Locked on, looks like by DeAndre Hunter on the wing. Now try to get a screen by White. And Tatum cannot finish. And nice putback by Robert Williams III. So Robert Williams right now doing his part on the glass. So now we got Collins. Now to Murray. Murray gets a screen by Collins. Spins. Now the pulls it back out on the wing. Now kicks it out to Hunter. Thought about a 3. Locked on by Peyton Pritchard. Pump fakes. Shoots and too short. Rebound to Tatum. So a bounce pass to Brogdon to an almost an alley-oop layup. And that cannot fall. Dang it. And that's good for 2 by the Hawks. We get a timeout by the Celtics with 4:51. It's a 6-point game here early in the first half. Make sure don't. Shout out to 32, man. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Appreciate it. It's coming as well. Oh my god. Alrighty. It's been very solid. I mean, I would expect it. How this. We know how good the Celtics can be, and the Hawks are, well, they're just the Hawks. I mean, there's really nothing really bad to say about them. Right now, they came out scoring early, which is something I feel like a lot of times. I'm really seeing what game one though. For an early. Yeah, you're wrong. Alrighty. And there are times where Brunson has not shown up in the postseason. There's a few instances where he has, even like in the last 2 years when he was with Nova, there's instances where he hasn't really been a main factor. Oh boy. Not to everybody though, man. Yeah, all right. All right, we're at a timeout. Here comes Marcus Smart. Now to Brogdon. Brogdon back to Smart. Post up on Trae Young. Brown for three. That is short. Rebound to Trae Young. Now Young now takes it over for the Hawks. Under 4.5 to play. Young to Hunter. Now it's a Capella. And that's going to be a kickball violation on Boston. What's good, Earl? What is good, my dude? So Robert Williams is going to take a breather on the bench. 4:22 remaining. So now we got Murray. Murray screened by Capella out to Hunter for three. Cannot hit. Rebound chased down by John Collins. And now the pass to Hunter. Now to DeJounte Murray. Murray on the top of the key by Jaylen Brown. Hands off to Hunter, who drives. Loses the basketball, and that's turned over by the Hawks. And here comes easy scoop and score for Jaylen Brown. 50 to 42. 3:50 remaining here. And now we got Hunter. Back to Young. The only thought about a deep three. Now hands out to Murray. He pulls up for three. Cannot hit. Rebound goes to Marcus Smart. And here comes Smart leading the charge for the Celtics. Out to Brogdon for three. Can't hit. Offensive board by Jaylen Brown. Smart again for three. Cannot hit again. I appreciate that, Earl. So now to Pella in the post. And that's taken away by Brogdon. Here come the Celtics. On a 3-on-2. Nice bounce pass to Smart. And that is good for two. Now it's a 10-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Under 3 minutes to play. We got Trae Young. Now to Hunter. Hunter for three. Cannot hit. Too strong. Rebound to Smart. And Tatum with a nice lob. Layup from Marcus Smart for two. That three is no good. The Smart. Ooh. That is good. So that's a 12-point lead for the Celtics. 11 points for. So a 10-2 Boston run in the last 3 minutes, 45 seconds here in the first half. And that's going to be a foul on Boston. That is going to be their first here in the second quarter with 2:15 remaining. Now to Hunter. Back to Young. Young. Thought about a step back three. Post up by Collins. Gets that to fall. Cuts it down to 10 with under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We got a minute 50. No, my score board's a little bit behind, but got a few seconds. We got Smart to Tatum. Wide open three. That is good by Jason Tatum. So 57-44. Tatum, Brown, and the rest, and Derek White combined for 34 points. Rest of the team for 23. Now we got Hunter. Now to Collins, or to DeJounte Murray. Now to Capella. Capella back to Young. Young drives against Brown. That is good by Trae Young. Now it's down to 11. Now I got Tatum. Now taking it up for the Celtics. I'm trying to get a screen by Derek White. Or by Marcus Smart. Goes around the screen. Euro step. And good for two. So he fifth the Euro step for two at 59-46 in favor of the Boston Celtics. And he kicks it out to Hunter. Hunter posting up. Brogdon takes it away. Malcolm Brogdon on a 2-on-1. And Tatum with the putback. Good for two. So now Tatum's already got 14 points so far here tonight. So now we got Murray. Murray for three. Easy money for DeJounte Murray. We got final possession before the half. Smart. Down to 3 seconds. And we're in halftime. Alrighty. So Boston goes into halftime leading by 12, 61-49 over the Atlanta Hawks, who, to be honest, they don't look bad. Some of their shots, some of their crucial shots cannot fall. But you know how it is over here, though. Like I said, I appreciate that. But man, like I said, shout out to every single one of y'all. And that being said, we're going to take a bit of a quick halftime break, and I'll see you guys in a bit. No, already. Jesus Christ.
Once again, Matt Winer, Brendan Haywood, Ashley Shopley is on the sideline for us. Hawks got off to a great start in the first quarter, and then it all went Boston's way, including their relentless pounding of the paint. Yeah, that's been the story of the first half. The Boston Celtics got off to a little bit of they just attacked the paint relentlessly. Derek White got the party started, driving down the lane. Tatum got and Robert Williams got in on the action as well. But Boston has just simply gone downhill all game long. And you see that number right there, 38 points in the paint to 18. That's always going to be a good recipe for success in the playoffs.
All right, here we go. Derek White will kick off the third quarter. The ball in his hands, locked up by John Cotler, DeJounte Murray. Now to Horford, back to Brown. Brown locked on. And White for three. It's too strong, and over the backboard it goes. That's going to go to the Atlanta Hawks down 12 here in the third. So shout out to everyone that's been in the chat. And Young gets blocked by White. Here comes Marcus Smart. Smart to Brown. Oh, nice one-handed slam by Jaylen Brown. And Tatum now to Smart. Back to Tatum. Tatum. Step back three. That is good. So 66-51. Now got Young to the basket. Kicks it out to Collins to Hunter. Thought about it, 3 steps inside. Out to Collins in the corner for three. Cannot hit that. Hunter with the rebound. Back to Murray. And Trae Young loses it, and that's a turnover on the Hawks. 10:26 remaining here in the third. So now we got Smart to Horford to Tatum. Tatum locked up by Hunter, splits a couple defenders, loses the basketball. Here comes the Hawks on a 2-1-1 fast break. Young off the glass, good for two. Damn it, Mitch. And Collins is going to commit the first foul. There'll be 2 free throws coming for Boston with 9:51 remaining here in the third.
There were just 8 personal fouls called in the first half. The Hawks have yet to hit a free throw in this game. That's never good. You go the whole first half not hitting the free
And the first free throw by Brown. It is good. 67-53, still in favor of the Celtics. And Brown right now, 11 points, 4 of 8 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And free throw number 2 is in and out, and that's going to be no good. So 1 of 2 from the free throw line for Jaylen Brown. So now we got Young. Now to Murray. Back to Trae Young. Now gets a screen by Collins. And off the glass, good for 2. Now here comes the Celtics. Smart posting out Trae Young. Now hands off to Tatum. Tatum for 3. Easy money for Jason Tatum. 70-55. 9-10 remaining here in the third. Young almost loses it and turns it over to the Boston Celtics. Here comes Marcus Smart. And hands off to Tatum. To Horford. Good for 2 by Horford. And we get a timeout by the Hawks. So Celtics leading 72 to 50 to 55.
Hawks can't hang on to it, and Boston is making them pay here in game 2.
And that takes us to commercial break. But shout out to everyone that's been in the chat. If you guys knew, okay, Mish. Alrighty. Shout out to the 42, man. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Shout out to the 24 from the network. Damn, dude. Woo. There you go. Get that crick out of my neck. So tomorrow, game 2 between the Bucks and the Heat, 9 o'clock Eastern time on NBA TV. All righty.
Fill out your bracket before brackets lock at NBA.com/bracket. Play free now. 2 quick turnovers for the Hawks. Celtics have converted. It's now 14 points off Atlanta giveaways in this game.
Now we got Murray, guarded by Jaylen Brown. Gets a screen by Capella. Now to Hunter for 3. Cannot hit. Rebound goes to Marcus Smart. Smart takes it up, leading 72 to 55 over the Atlanta Hawks. That's a turnover by the Celtics. And we got Murray. Now to Hunter. Hunter gets blocked from behind it. And now to Clint Capella with a two-handed slam. And now it's 57-72 and still in favor of the Celtics. With 8:19 remaining here in the third. Now Smart. Fadeaway jumper. And that is good by Marcus Smart on that nice fadeaway. Good for 2. Under 8 minutes to play here in the third. You got Young. Now okay, screen by Capella. The floater cannot hit. And I got Derek White. Not kind of pulling up. Gets it to Tatum. Thought about a 3. Steps inside. Drives to the basket. Cannot go. Saved by Smart. It gives out to Horford. Now to Derek White. And Derek White drawing a double team on the out the wing and loses the basketball. And Murray hands out to Young. Goes by. The floater cannot hit. And that rebound offensive board. And that's going to be another turnover by the Hawks. Out of bounds. Celtics basketball.
13th turnover of the night for the Hawks. And there have been so many occasions tonight, Brendan, when the Hawks are just not on the same page offensively. The offense and the Hawks looked a little bit disjointed all night long.
Dang it. So now. And off the ball whistle. Now it might be going. Well, that's going to be the first on the Celtics here in the third with 7:07 remaining here.
Once you set that screen, you got to stand still. Marcus is giving a little bit of shoulder action. Got to protect that guy that's running around the screen. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot for the league to screen.
We got Brogdon Bogdanovic. Yeah, well, that's the Hawks for you. The Hawks never really played really well throughout the regular season. And now we got the Bogdanovic. Fadeaway 2. That is good by Brogdon Bogdanovic. And now we get inbound to Jaylen Brown. Under 6:50 to go. Now hands on to Robert Williams III. Now off to Horford. Horford now off to Smart. Smart puts a couple defenders, drives up to the basket. That is good for 2 by Marcus Smart. 76-59, 6.5 to play here in the third. Now hands it off back to Murray from Clint Capella. So second and third quarter tonight, the Hawks put up 32 in the second compared to the 48 for the Boston Celtics. And Robert Williams with tough defense. And Horford with the blocks. A good defense by the Celtics. But now allowed the Hawks to score on that possession. There's Derek White. Out to Horford for 3. That is good. And we get a timeout by the Hawks with just barely under 6 minutes to play. And the Hawks, well, if you're a Hawks fan, you do not. Yeah, this is not a good look for you all. What up, Liam? What's up, my dude? Oh, damn it, dude. Yeah, I feel you, man. Oh, that's right. He didn't. No, yeah, that's right. That's right. They didn't even. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I know you're good, Leon. Trust me, I know that for a fact. That's just me. Shout out to the 44, though. Yeah, but yeah. Now I mean, look, school is more important for those who towards my audience, or my loyal subscribers who are in school. But I mean, look, nothing you can really do about it. 76. Okay, we're at, not too shabby. We're at 475 on the network. Appreciate everyone's coming by the network as well. Yeah, but it's been an ugly stretch for the Atlanta Hawks so far through almost 3/4 of play. And yeah, it's just been an ugly, very ugly look. Yeah, I figure Cleveland would find a way to try to find an answer back after, to be quite honest, not looking good against the Knicks in game 1. All right, so it's a 20-point lead for the Celtics. Here we go. Now we got Capella. Now to Hunter. What up, Taj? Now we got Bogdanovich. Tough shot. Hunter for 3. Cannot hit. Rebound to John Collins. John Collins now hands off to Bogdanovich, and that's turned over by Horford. Here come the Celtics. I think so, because let's be, the Colorado Rockies are just completely fucking ass. I could be completely honest with that. And the fact the Pirates are 9-5, 9-6, and the fact that Andrew McCutcheon's playing what he used to be, now that 3 is good by Atlanta. But even though McCutcheon knows well past his prime, but the fact for when since coming back to Pittsburgh, it's like he felt rejuvenated himself a little bit, which is crazy beyond belief. And almost no turnover by the Celtics, but a good ball moving to Jason Tatum. Tatum out to Brown. Brown on Bogdanovich for 3. Easy before the buzzer. Jeez, 10-7? Good God. But as my question is, like, how long are you going to keep that up? Because knowing how bad usually the Pirates are in that division, but Murray for 3, and they answer right back. That's 14 points for Jaylen Brown so far, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. Now Brown to the basket. Looks like Hunter might have gotten a piece of it. Here comes DeAndre Hunter. Now take it up for the Hawks. Now hands up to Murray. He thought about a 3. Steps inside from mid-range. Down it goes for DeAndre Hunter. 82-67. Just barely, slightly over 4 minutes to play here in the third. Now here comes Marcus Smart with Brogdon on Bogdanovich, and will commit the foul on Marcus Smart. That's going to be the second team foul for the Hawks. So Hunter right now tonight has 12 points, 5 of 13 from the floor. Now Smart. Oh, nice alley-oop to Jaylen Brown. Good for 2. So Jaylen Brown increases now to 84-67. Now we got Murray. Now to Hunter. Back to Murray. Murray to the basket. Pulls up. And good for 2 by DeJounte Murray. All right, 19 points for DeJounte Murray tonight. 3:20 left to go. Marcus Smart, 9 points, 5 assists so far tonight for the Celtics. Now, Smart out to Pritchard. Brogdon for 3. Cannot hit. Rebound to Sadiq Bey. Now here comes Murray. Pulls up for three. Down it goes. 22 points. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually doing my first USFL game next week. My Stars and the Michigan Panthers. And you round for three. Cannot hit. Rebound goes to Atlanta. Now here comes DeJounte Murray. And guarded by Peyton Pritchard. Spins. Floater. Good for two. Cuts it down to 10 from DeJounte Murray. That is 24 points. Nice 16 from the floor. So we got Smart. Drives to the basket. Good for nice underhand finish and good for two. Back to a 12-point lead for the Boston Celtics. We're up. That three is no good. Murray with his own rebound. Kicks out to Hunter for three. That cannot go. Robert Williams with the rebound. And here comes Marcus Smart now directing traffic. And that's new. I didn't know you were a Celtics fan. I was like, Pittsburgh doesn't even have a basketball team. I forgot about that. And that was a Kongwu. Good defense by him. With under a minute and a half to play here in the.
So Quinn Snyder has in mind this appearance in the postseason extends his streak to 7
There we go.
years as a coach.
Then we got Murray.
Coach in the NBA right now. Bucks are 11-12 under Snyder, including
That's a three is good. 86-77 from Brogdon Bogdanovic. Got a minute 10 to go. Now cut it down to single digits. Now we got Derek White. 9-point lead. Now to Brogdon. Brogdon drives. Hey, that good finish. Good for two. Back to 11 by Malcolm Brogdon. For me, definitely a sixth man of the year candidate. Or winner, I should say, for me. So we got Murray. Drives to the basket. Off the glass. Good putback by Sadiq Bey. Or sorry, that was Kongwu. Brogdon to the basket. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Good for two. And Kongwu good for two. Celtics will take a timeout with 21.2 remaining here in the third. It's a 9-point game. Really interesting. I'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Goodness gracious. What up, man? What up? What up? What up? Oh, God damn. Not much either, pretty much.
in late September, and then did not play 11 of the final 20 games in the
All right, we got that's Brown. Brown for mid-range. Cannot get the friendly bounce. Now we got Bogdanovich. Deep three. Cannot get the friendly roll. And third quarter comes to a close. Going to the final 12. It's a 9-point game. So it's been... Alrighty. Hey, good shit. And shout out to some Celtics fans coming in. There we go. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Like I said, shout out to the Celtics fans coming through, which actually pretty nice. Well, like I said, look, I'm just a gent. Yeah, it's pretty fun though. Obviously, right now to quick timeout. Well, got to give DeJounte Murray a lot of credit though for really getting this Hawks team back. We've been live. Yeah, and that's the thing too with the Celtics too. Like no lead with the Celtics. I've seen the Celtics where they've blown leads before, but they don't do it often. They're going to have it's going to be one of those nights where it's going to be let's say a rough night. But I've been live for about an hour 40, almost 2 hours right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course these commercials are boring as fucking hell. Because we're down to the final 12 minutes tonight. All right, start of the fourth. All right, so now we got Young back to Hunter, gets it back to Trae Young. Young for three. Cannot hit. Offensive board. Cannot put it back. Rebound goes to Boston. And now here comes Brogdon. Thought about a three. Will try put inside to White. White to the basket. That is good for two. Now it's back to 11 for the Boston Celtics. Behind the back pass to Collins for three. Cannot hit. Rebound goes to Tatum. And that's going to be out of bounds. Still Celtics basketball. Yeah, I saw that, man. They actually I did one game, or I don't think of what game I did one regular season game. It was the Celtics. Actually, I think it was the Celtics. I don't know exactly what game that I did, but they showed a graphic of the leads that the Celtics blew. But now we got Bogdanovich. Now to Young. Trey drives, will draw the contact, and go to the line for the 3-point play. I think at least if you're up like by 40 plus, I think you should be finally relaxed. That's what I'm just saying. That's going to be the first team foul for the Celtics. And 3-point play is no good by Trey Young. So Hawks tonight as a team 0 for 4 from the free throw line to 6 of 8 for the Boston Celtics. Now we got White, now to Tatum. Back to Derek White. Now to Brogdon. Brogdon on the wing. Will drive. And we'll have to dump it off to Brown, who posts up. Kicks it out. And that'll be a shot clock violation on Boston. That's turnover number 10. Here comes Trey Young. Will drive to the basket. Tipping can't go. Gets the miss. Murray for 3. Can you feel it? No, cannot. And Trey Young's going to get fouled, and that's going to be the second on Boston with 10:08 remaining. And the first free throw by Trey, and that is good. That is their first free throw made so far tonight. And tomorrow you got the Heat and Bucks, Lakers and Grizzlies, and Nuggets and T-Wolves, and both free throws are good by Young. But here we go. 94-85. About 10 minutes remaining. We got Robert Williams now to Jaylen Brown. Brown goes around the screen. Now to Tatum. Tatum now drawing the double team. And that's taken away by the Celtics or by the Hawks. Brogdon for 3. Nope, cannot hit. And offense and rebound goes to Robert Williams. And that is blocked up top. Here come the Hawks. Under 9.5 to play. We got Murray. Murray to the basket, gets blocked. That's going to be an offensive foul on the Hawks. Yeah, at least that's what I'm saying. Like he had like a 40+ lead, he should be relaxed. Then again, with some teams, no lead is safe. Well, unless you're not like us sometimes. And we've blown 20+ leads before, so you're not the only one. So right now the Hawks has 4 team blocks as a team to the 11 for the Celtics. Brogdon off the glass gets his own miss and puts it back, good for 2. 96-85 for the Boston Celtics. So Young drives to the basket with the floater, and Okongwu cannot handle it, and that's still gonna. It's off the hand of Horford. That's going to stick with the Hawks. Yeah, you got Young to inbound it. Gives it to Bogdanovich for 3. Down it goes. Now it's an 8-point lead for the Boston Celtics. So 8:44. We got Brogdon.
second only to Trae Young and made threes. He had 46.
8:41 remaining.
Thomas picks up his foul on the other end. Stays on the floor. Collins comes out. It's Hunter Reed Andrews.
So now we got Brant or Tatum. Tatum for three. That is good by Tatum. That's Derek White for three. Back to 11. Hunter for three. Nope. Derek White with the rebound. And here come the Celtics. White kicks it out to Horford. To Tatum for three. That is no good. Rebound. And Murray comes up with the basketball. Gets up to Bogdanovic. Has got to pull away. Hands up to Hunter, who will test Horford at the rim. Cannot go. And then we got a jump ball for Okongwu and Derek White. Okongwu been very decently off the bench for the Hawks. 7:55, 11-point game. And Hawks will win the jump ball. Brogdon for three. That is good by Brogdon Bogdanovic. So 91-99. Back to an 8-point lead. Then we got Brogdon. To the basket. Spins. Out to Derek White. And that is good for two. Now it's back to a 10-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Now to Murray. And that is taken away by Jason Tatum. Here come the Celtics on a 2-on-1. And that layup's good. Can't finish. And Hunter chases down the rebound, but that three is too strong. Rebound by Murray. And now hands off to Trae Young. Young for three. Cannot hit. So we got a loose ball foul. And that's going to go against Atlanta. 10-point lead, and we're going to a timeout. Yeah, I mean, I do like Marcus Smart, though. I'll give him that. Though. He's a very nice, solid player for any team to have. And White's been pretty nice. I mean, Brogdon's feel like he kind of revitalized himself, which is fantastic, which is nice to see. So, I mean, think about it. I mean, even time with, the Pacers or the Bucks, like he hasn't really done much, I would say. But I mean, who am I to say? Who am I to judge? Is what I'm trying to say. Smart's been more. I think he just keeps getting better each and every year. That's just who Marcus Smart is. Hell, I mean, I do like, someone what the Boston has. But at times, though, like it's sometimes like every time they have the lead, sometimes they can, and they'll keep adding on. But you've seen like teams will fight back against the Boston Celtics, no matter what teams they play them or play the Celtics. Like no lead is safe with them, if that makes sense. But hey, it's been a good game so far, though. It's been very close. But I think the largest was like 21. I think was like the largest lead so far for most of the game. But I mean, And we got to, and Celtics fans, they're going to have to at some point got to give DeJounte Murray a lot of credit for bringing back the Hawks to get close to the Boston Celtics here in the fourth, and mostly a good portion of the third as well at the same time. Just because, pretty much it was pretty much just Murray just trying to do what he can to put this team on his back because Trae Young's his shots have not been falling. Bogdanovich has been falling. Okongwu is here and there, hit and miss. And Clint Capella, no matter how many times he fouled, the dude still stinks at the free throw line. And it's just not great. Not great at all. And this is what I've seen so far through almost 3/4 of play, pretty much for most of this entire game. And it's just crazy enough. But what are you going to do about it? All right, so we're down to under 7 minutes to play. It's a 10-point game. It really hasn't really been much to be mad about if you're a Celtics fan or a Hawks fan. Well, if you're a Hawks fan, you're probably are kind of worried because you're going to go down to game 3 back. I think with game 3 back in Atlanta, that's not going to be looking good, but it's whatever. But all right, and then obviously showing the statue of the late Bill Russell. Showing some old Celtics highlight clips from May 22nd, 1988. Yeah, I've seen games where Marcus Smart hasn't really been much. Honestly, with Larry Bird, and White for 3. Down it goes for Derek White. 104-91. So 6. I know my game clock's a little bit behind. So now we got Murray taking on Malcolm Brogdon. So White's got 10 points in this fourth quarter alone. And Trae Young will force a foul on Derek White. That'll be some free throws coming. And Dominic Wilkins is in attendance for the Hawks and Celtics. Honestly, one of the greatest Hawks to ever play the game. Yeah. You love to see it, though. And the first free throw is good by Young. Now we get overrated chance among the Boston crowd for Trae Young. He's got 21 points, 6 assists, 2 of 7 from 3, 8 of 19 from the floor. And the second free throw is good. Here come the Celtics right now. So for Hawks right now, shooting 50% from the free throw line, 4 of 8, 6 of 8 for the Celtics so far tonight. And Young comes up with a steal. And scoop and score goes Trae Young, 104-95. So easy 2 for Trae Young. That's already 24 for Trae Young. So we got 5.5 minutes to go. We got White. And Tatum for 3. Down it goes for Jason Tatum. And Horford with the rebound. Here comes, looks like Derek White taking it up. That's 27 points for Tatum. White, good for 2. So now Murray weaving his way through a couple defenders, kicks it out to Hunter from mid-range. Down it goes for DeAndre Hunter. So 4:40 remaining. 107, or say 109.97 for the Celtics. Now we got White. Gets a screen by Tatum. White to the basket. Kind of puts the brakes on, spins, and will draw the contact. That's going to be the second team foul on the Hawks. We got 2 free throws coming for Derek White. And the first free throw is good. 110.97. And White to the line for one more free throw. 25 points, 11 of 15 from the floor, 3 blocks and 4 rebounds for Derek White tonight. And the second free throw by Derek White, it is good. 111.97, under 4.5 to play here in the TD Garden. And we got Young, now off to Murray. Murray with the pump fake, step back from the mid-range, cannot hit. Rebound goes to Tatum. And now Tatum now hands it off to Derek White. Now taking it up for the Celtics here with almost about 4 minutes to go. And we got Smart. Goes around a screen. Now to Tatum. And Tatum, almost gotten fouled. Fouled by Hunter. Nice cross court. Out to Horford for 3. And that is good for Al Horford for 3. And we get a timeout by the Hawks with 3:51 remaining here in the fourth. Shout out to the 87 total people that is in here, though. Appreciate it. The Losers coming into the latter half of this Eastern Conference matchup between the Hawks and the Boston Celtics. Not as much as I'm not a huge hockey guy, but I'll follow it from time to time like I used to back in the day. Because the only reason what kept me away from hockey is just how bad my Flyers have been the last handful of years. It was just fucking terrible. Yeah, trust me. I know. I'm good for. I have some friends that are Toronto Maple Leafs fans, and well, they know how they are, which is crazy. But man, it's been a good game so far. Mostly if you're a Boston fan, anyways. But if you're a Hawks fan, seeing the way that you've been playing the first 2 games, you'll probably be worried as hell. You could be on the verge of potentially getting swept in 4 games. Boy. Shout out to the 56 on the Hardcore Sports Network, man. Appreciate every single one of y'all coming in here in the latter half. Because right now we're in the commercial timeout break by the Hawks, who, let's be real, no matter what the Celtics do or what the Hawks are doing, I should say, they cannot get anything going. I mean, the fact that, this is what 2 games, like right now, 2 games in a row, they've been held to over almost under 100 points. It's been very ugly. Well, that's just me. We're really looking at how everything has kind of turned about. mean, shit, look at last night, man. At least the Western Conference game was between the That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. All right, we are back from timeout. Now Capella heads up to Murray. Murray now has to kick out to Bogdanovich, down to Capella in the post. And Capella can't get that to fall. And Derek White comes up with the basketball, hands up to Horford, takes it up for the Celtics. Now hands it off to Tatum. Now we got Tatum. What up, John Nell? For three. That is money. By Marcus Smart for three. And now it's back to a 20-point lead. Collins for three. That is short. Tatum with the rebound on the 13-2 run the last 2.5 minutes for the Boston Celtics. White for three. That cannot hit. Capella with the rebound. Now here comes Bogdanovich. Now take it up for the Hawks. Now hands it off to Murray. Murray now gives off to Bogdanovich. Take out the attention of Al Horford. Gets a screen by Capella. Now to Murray. Or so that's Collins. Out to Murray. Or so that's Trae Young. Gets blocked. And here comes Jason Tatum with the one-handed slam. And the Boston crowd is going nuts with 2:16 remaining here in the fourth. So 119-97, and that's going to take us to another timeout break by the Hawks. Oh, boy. Hawks fans, I am sorry. Well, I know that. I'm just saying for the Hawks, I mean, geez, they cannot get nothing going. Because the Hawks, it's just been ugly, to say the least. All right, quick. Well, that commercial break was over quickly. I mean, look, Boston, they're just doing what they need to do. They're taking care of business at home like they should. You know, there's really nothing I can say. It's very impressive. It's a nice, impressive win again for the Boston Celtics. Tatum right now, area double-double, 29 points, 10 points. Hey, not a problem, Karen. Or Karen. Oh, God, I really apologize. I'm butchering your name. And then we got Murray. Murray drives to the basket, kicks it out for Hunter. Step back two. That is good. Under 2 minutes to play here in the fourth. Now we got White. White. And that's going to be a traveling violation on Derek White. Hunter for three. That is short. Rebound to Derek White. Here comes Marcus Smart. Now with the ball in his hands. We got a minute and a half to go. Oh, trust me. We're always in hell. Nothing changes in Philly. We get a loose ball foul against Boston. Like I said, I'm going to be completely honest. This team, my team, as a Sixers fan, oh, trust me, I do hope we wind up being. I mean, the fact we barely won over the Brooklyn Nets wasn't fun. And Robert Williams with a nice save from coming out of bounds. So, and here we go. DeAndre Hunter now to the 101 and 119. So we got Smart, and that's gonna be a foul. And that's on DeJounte Murray. That is their third. And 48.8 remaining here. So now I got Luke Cornett now coming in for Robert Williams III. So now we got Smart. Now to Tatum. Back to Smart. Smart pulls up for three. And now we're down to 30 seconds. We got Murray. Pulls up for three. That is good. That is good for three, but that's really not going to do them much for the Atlanta Hawks. Now you got less than 20 seconds. Now we got Murray to the basket. And it's good for two. And ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Celtics are going to win this by the final score 119. Yeah, I really want to see that happen. I was been a big Hurts doubter when he first took him in the second round 3 years ago. But regardless, so the Boston Celtics win by the final score 119-106 over the Atlanta Hawks. Now they lead the series 2-0 over the let's be real, the lonely Hawks, for the lack of a better term. But shout out to the 75 total people that's in here. Shout out to everyone if you're a Boston Celtics fan, congratulations to you on your victory over the Hawks. Because let's be real, the Hawks are, well, let's just say, I think they're just a below average team with a guy like DeJounte Murray is very talented, overrated in Trae Young. But good win by the Celtics. And with that being said, appreciate anyone who hung out with me. Definitely there's going to be a lot more content coming out as well. I'll definitely will give you, if you guys haven't already, checked out my channel as well, I'll usually post my community tab of what we're going to be doing, or follow me on Twitter or stuff like that. So all my social media is linked down below as well. And with that being said, thank you for everyone who tuned in with me. And that being said, have a good day, everybody.